P&E Products. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about our DURAroller mat rolling machines. It's a familiar design to most people. We use rolling fingers. Typically we use belts and fingers for the rolling process. The design has been around for 35-40 years. We also utilize a foot pedal control. So the operator has a complete control over the entire rolling process. Does a number of things for you. The operator can line the mat up straight with the bed. And you get a much straighter, tighter roll. The foot pedal allows you to get a position properly and slowly start the roll, so the initial turnover is a tight roll to create a continuous tight roll throughout the mat. The top speed of this particular machine is a little over 350 feet per minute. We don't publish hourly production rates, primarily because the hourly production rates are really based more on material handling from the cart to the machine, after the roll, back to a cart or back to a shelf. It's almost impossible to come up with an accurate hourly production guesstimate because everybody's operation is a little bit different. Now, when I run these machines out, I can do 100 mats in about 20 minutes, roughly. And that's a lot of moving around, picking them up and putting them not in carts, but just generally on the floor. So to base an hourly production rate on that would be unrealistic because I'm not moving carts, I'm not putting things on the shelves. That's why we do not do a published rate. There's a couple advantages of the operating control. And if you try to place a mat on a moving conveyor, it's very difficult to get it lined up. And what ultimately happens is that you get a coning effect with the mat. Let me give you a demonstration here. That's a little exaggerated, but when you're trying to position the mat to line it up straight with the belts moving, it's very, very difficult to do. And there's a couple of machines on the market that do the roll process like that. Ours is a little bit different because you give the operator control of it. If you have a longer mat, a 3x10 that needs some attention as it's going through the roll, you can stop the roll, the rolling process, straighten it out, and then continue the roll. It's a much more flexible system, flexible method of doing the rolls. We've also done a lot to improve the mechanics of this particular type of design. Some of the earlier machines, the Colmac machines, the Production Design Products machines, the Easy Roller, the High Roller 2, had some weaknesses in the mechanical system. We've increased the size of the rolling fingers. The rolling fingers themselves on those old designs used to break a lot. We've improved the drive system. We use a variable frequency drive and a gear belt system to replace the old DC drive and a chain system with the older machines. We built in a soft start so you can actually ramp up to speed. It's easier on the drive system, it's easier on the bearings. It allows the operator a little bit more control over that initial turnover, which is very important. We've kind of brought the control systems into the 21st century. We use a programmable relay, an Allen Bradley programmable relay to control all the functions. It's all just one little box. There's no ice cube relays in here. The control panel is in the back of the machine, or the control box is in the back of the machine. We've done other things in terms of the bearings. Our bearings are bigger, our shafts are bigger. Those old designs had a fair amount of trouble or a fair amount of loss in the drive shafts, front, back, top. We still replace a lot of the old PDPI drive shafts, primarily because they were too small and the drive system was too hard on them. The full starts, from the DC drive with the foot pedal VF or pop went bad. As soon as you put the pedal in, it jumps to full speed. It destroys the chain, it destroys the bearings, it destroys the shafts. We have a much simplified control panel, as you can see. One switch, and your rolling mats. E-stop, of course. There's a mat counting system. One thing that we did do as well for operator safety and also for quality control is to install a light in the rolling area so the operator can see what's going on as he continues to roll. It's a 115 volt machine, so it's going to allow you to place it just about anywhere in the plant that has a regular 115 volt, 120 volt electric supply plus some air. So we're going to zoom in here and do a little bit of close-up rolling, and then I'm going to roll a 6-foot mat with one of our 6-foot machines, and then we'll try to finish up. Thank you. The key to a straight and tight roll is to get the mat lined up square to the vertical belts. If you do that, then the mat roll will roll straight. If you get it off a little bit like that, you're going to get a coning out effect. So I usually just come up close as I can to the front ones. Pull back a little bit. Nice straight tight roll. Try the other side here. Get lined up, straighten out, slow start. Nice straight tight one. We'll try a 4x6 here. Same procedure. Lay it up, get it straight. Again, if you kind of ease into the top belts, you get a better roll. It's a nice straight roll there. We'll do a 3x10 mat now. Nice straight tight roll. We've pulled in one of our 6-foot machines. Our DURAroller is available in a 4-foot and a 6-foot. We're going to roll a 6x10 mat with a 90 mil back. So if you have them this big, you may want to do 2 people. We'll see what we can do with just one. Six by 10, 90 mil. It's a pretty heavy, pretty tough mat, but it rolls it fine. You can see the platform will roll even the wider, longer mats. Both the 4-foot and the 6-foot model of the DURAroller are available with a safety light curtain system. What this does is, if the belts are running, and you break the light curtain, the drive shuts down. You just push a reset button and you're back in business. To start the mats, you can stick your hand up in there to get lined up like you should. The light curtain is engaged only when the motor is running. So it shuts her down. So, get the mats lined up. Has no effect on the light curtain. But if the belts are running and you stick your fingers in there, your hand or your arm, or you fall into it, it shuts the system down. A simple reset, just an added level of safety for your employees. If you're looking for your first roller or just to replace an old one, I hope you take some time and give us an opportunity to talk to you about our DURAroller platform and how advantageous the design is. Our tagline is solidly simple with this design. And from the beginning, we've tried to keep every element of the design as simple and as heavy duty as we can. A simple hookup, you can hook it up about anywhere. The operation is simple. You pull one switch and you're rolling. The maintenance is simple. There's very few moving parts. We even have a centralized lubrication system. The frame is solid. The bearings and shafts are bigger. The fingers are bigger. It's all made here in the USA, and parts are readily available. So if you're looking for an affordable mat rolling machine to take care of your needs, please take some time to talk to us. This solidly simple design can take care of your needs now and into the future. My contact information will be at the end of the video. Thank you very much.